I'm going to show you how a level sensor works in most cars. My car is a W210 E240 Mercedes, so it's a bit of an older car, but I'm sure the general principle is the same. So this is the reservoir that sits in my W210, and this is the level sensor device. That sits in here, like that. And there are your two electrical terminals. Inside this part here, there is a physical piece, and you'll be able to hear that when I tilt this device. So have a listen. So that little physical piece inside of there, there's that, and there's something called a reed switch. So when this piece inside of here, we're going to call it a float. When this float inside of here sits at the bottom, it's far away from the reed switch, which means that the circuit is closed, which means the light would come on. When I say light, I mean the light on your dashboard. Now, when this is submerged in washer fluid, the water will make the float rise and become close to the reed switch. When it's close to the reed switch, it means that the circuit is open, which means that the light does not come on the dashboard. So that's how that works. We have a battery, which you would find in your car. So, and you've got these wires here, which would mimic all the wiring in your car. So, I'm going to connect it up to this level switch, as so. And you will see, I'm just going to hold that like that. As I connect this up, you'll see that the float, well, you can't see, but you can imagine that the float is at the bottom here because there's no washer fluid in this cylinder, and the light is on. So that means that your washer fluid level is low and you need to fill it up. Now, watch what happens when I tilt this. The light goes off, which means that, technically speaking, it's telling you, the sensor is telling you that your washer fluid level is okay. But instead of me just tilting this, I'm going to put it in the reservoir. So as you can see at the moment, your dashboard light is on and you need to fill up your reservoir. As that starts to fill up, this light will come off because the float is starting to rise. It's coming close to the reed switch, and the circuit will then be open, and the light, or your instrument cluster or dashboard light for your washer level sensor will turn off. So there we go. So it's off. So it's telling you that there is enough washer fluid in your reservoir. And that is the basic idea and principle of how a washer level sensor works in a car.